10 scary yet beautiful facts about space and us. The universe is such an extremely huge space that sometimes it is hard to grasp its size. But it's not only huge, it is also super complicated and interesting. In this video, we show you 10 scary yet beautiful facts about space and us. But before we begin, do give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and press the bell icon. Number 10. Rogue planets. The majority of observed planets revolve around a star. The star's temperature and light support these worlds, like Earth. And it is because of the light produced by these stars that we are able to see them. However, there are invisible planets that drift aimlessly around the heavens, concealed from our view. There is no star to circle, no sun to shine in, and no warmth to radiate on these dim, desolate planets. They're known as rogue planets, and scientists have recently discovered a new one that's around the same scale as Earth. Planets are formed from the debris left over after a star is born. These planets form a thin disk of grains and gas around the young star, which grows as these tiny particles attach and draw together before they clear their immediate surroundings. Things are messy in this universe, and planetary embryos, or protoplanets, collide often. Stars grow in clusters of hundreds or thousands at a time, and collisions with their young planetary systems create yet more chaos. Number 9. Sounds in space. We've learnt in school science that there is no sound in space because it is a vacuum. For sound to travel, there has to be molecules through which it can travel. However, this isn't to say that waves aren't traveling across space. It just means that there aren't any molecules to pick them up. Those waves may be used to produce fake noises, that is, not real sound a planet or other object might make. Scientists have captured emissions emitted as charged particles from the sun after they collide with our planet's magnetic field, for example. The signals are at very high speeds, which our ears are unable to detect. However, the impulses were slowed down to the point that we can hear them. These whistlers, clicks, pops, and hums sound creepy and strange, but they're just some of Earth's many songs, or, to be more precise, from the gravitational field of the Earth. Number 8. The supervoid. A desolate cosmological orb measuring 1.8 billion light-years in diameter has been observed by astronomers. The supervoid is a vast expanse of relative emptiness in comparison to the rest of the universe. The supervoid contains around 20% fewer celestial material, galaxies, dust, and so on, than our portion of the universe or any other dense area. Since it isn't really hollow, it isn't a gap. When compared to other areas of space, though, the supervoid tends to be a freezing wasteland. Scientists were looking for a hole in this area when they were aware of the universe's so-called cold spot. Cold spot is a region of the atmosphere found 10 years ago that is remarkably vast and cold relative to what the CMB, cosmic microwave background, radiation, the thermal radiation left over from the Big Bang, would have expected. They realized that this area of the universe has a very low density, explaining why the cold spot occurs where it is. Number 7. Multiverse. A possible set of different universes is known as the multiverse. These universes are made up of all that exists: space, time, matter, energy, knowledge, and the physical laws and constants that explain them all. Parallel universes, or multiple worlds, are the many universes that exist within the multiverse. Physicists, astronomers, religionists, philosophers, and writers have also proposed multiple universes. Multiverse is often known as alternate universes, quantum universes, parallel futures, or quantum realities. Over time, numerous multiverse ideas have been discussed in the physics community. However, physicists are split on whether or not there are other universes outside our own. Number 6. A supernova. A supernova is the most massive explosion ever seen by humans. Each blast is a star's super bright, super powerful explosion. A dying massive star's last hurrah causes one kind of supernova. This occurs when a star with a mass at least 5 times that of our Sun explodes with a spectacular bang. Massive star cores, or hubs, burn enormous quantities of nuclear fuel. As a result of the massive amount of energy generated, the center becomes extremely hot. Pressure is caused by heat, and the pressure created by a star's nuclear burning prevents it from collapsing. A star is a delicate balance of 2 opposing forces. The gravitational pull of the star attempts to force it into the tiniest, tightest ball possible. The nuclear fuel burning in the star's core, on the other hand, causes a lot of external strain. Gravity's inward squeeze is resisted by this outward force. Number 5. Black holes. Nothing, not even wind, will escape a black hole, a cosmic entity of incredibly strong gravity. The death of a large star will result in the formation of a black hole. When a star reaches the end of its existence and has depleted the intrinsic thermonuclear fuels, the heart becomes brittle and gravitationally falls inward on itself, causing the star's exterior layers to be blown away. The dying star is compressed to a point of 0 scale and limitless density called the singularity by the massive weight of constituent matter dropping in on all directions. By the conclusion of their orbits, just the largest stars, those of greater than 3 solar masses, become black holes. Stars of little mass transform into white dwarfs or neutron stars, which are less compressed bodies. Because of their limited scale and the reality that they release no light, black holes are difficult to detect specifically. However, the impact of their massive gravitational fields on surrounding matter may be used to observe them. Number 4. Extinction of dinosaurs. The KT extinction event, also known as the Cretaceous-Tertiary extinction event, is the name assigned to the 65.5 million year old extinction of dinosaurs and other animals. Paleontologists thought the occurrence was triggered by climate and geological changes that disrupted the dinosaurs' food supply for many years. Luis, 1911 to 1988, and Walter Alvarez, 1940, discovered a distinct layer of iridium, an element found in abundance only in space, in the geological record in the 1980s that corresponds to the exact period the dinosaurs died. This indicates that the dinosaurs were wiped out by a comet, asteroid, or meteor impact event. Scientists discovered the huge Chicxulub crater, which dates to the time span in question, in the 1990s at the tip of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Number 3. Asteroids. Asteroids are rocky worlds that orbit the Sun, but aren't large enough to be considered planets. Planetoids, or minor planets, are other names for them. There are millions of asteroids with diameters ranging from hundreds of miles to a few feet. The mass of both asteroids combined is smaller than that of the Earth's surface. Asteroids, regardless of their size, can be deadly. Many have collided with Earth in the past, and others will do so in the future. Most of the reason scientists are interested in asteroids is to learn more about their numbers, orbits, and physical properties. Asteroids can grow to be as large as Ceres, which measures 940 kilometers, 583 miles in diameter. On the other hand, the smallest asteroid ever studied is the 6-foot wide, 2-meter space rock 2015 TC-25, which was discovered in October 2015 after a near flyby of Earth. Number 2. The dark flow. Faraway galaxy clusters mysteriously stream at about 1 million miles per hour, along a path roughly centered on the southern constellations of Hydra and Centaurus. This mutual motion, called the dark flow, is tracked to twice the distance originally recorded in a recent study led by Alexander Kashlinsky of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. The clusters appear to be moving along a line extending from our solar system toward Centaurus Hydra. But the direction of this motion is less certain. The dark flow is problematic because it cannot be explained by the observed universe's distribution of matter. Its presence implies that something beyond the visible world, beyond our horizon, is drawing on matter in our vicinity. And number one, what do we know? After watching this video, we believe you must be feeling small and insignificant. The universe is not only huge, it is extremely complex and unknown. What we know is little. Will the scientists and philosophers ever be able to grasp the full extent of our universe? Or will humanity just die from an unknown asteroid suddenly hitting the planet? Or worse, we all die from climate change caused by our own carbon emissions? But this should not mean we think of our existence as completely insignificant and small. In fact, the knowledge we have should make us grateful to be alive in this moment. Look at the stars and the moon, look at the life around you, and look at the human connections you have built over the years. And be grateful for consciousness and life. Because however small we are as compared to the universe, our thoughts and actions do play a role in forming it. And that's it for today's video on 10 scary yet beautiful facts about space and us. What thoughts are you having after watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked our video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and press the bell icon for notifications.